This argument will explain the red herring fallacy. So the red herring fallacy is committed when the arguer diverts the attention of the reader or listener by changing the subject to a different, but sometimes subtly related one. So here's an example. Environmentalists are continually harping about the dangers of nuclear power. Unfortunately, electricity is dangerous no matter where it comes from. Every year, hundreds of people are electrocuted by accident. Since most of these accidents are caused by carelessness, they could be avoided if people would just exercise greater caution. I apologize for the typos on that, but the way I read it is the way it should read. So what's going on here is they start out with this statement: environmentalists are continually harping about the dangers of nuclear power. But then they go on to talk about the dangers of electricity itself. And this actually has nothing to do with the dangers of nuclear power. This is a separate issue. It's related because we use nuclear power to generate electricity, so it can feel like it makes sense or feel like it's related, but it's really not, because the dangers of nuclear power are separate from the dangers of electricity once the nuclear power has been converted into electricity. And what we're going to do in order to guard against the dangers, or what we would need to do to guard against the dangers of nuclear power, are completely different things than what we would need to do in order to prevent people from being harmed by electricity just in general, no matter how it was generated. So their conclusion doesn't follow, that we could, they're trying to argue that we can avoid the dangers of nuclear power by just having people be more cautious about using electricity, and that just doesn't make any sense. So all of that is sort of distract you from the actual question, which is the dangers of nuclear power.